day, ladies and gentlemen. Today's video is Jeremiah chapter 13 in the Septuagint. Let's begin, shall we? Quote, "Thus says the Lord, go and procure for thyself a linen girdle, and put it about thy loins, and let it not be put in water. So I procured the girdle according to the word of the Lord, and I put it about my loins. And the word of the Lord came to me, saying, Take the girdle that is upon thy loins, and arise, and go to the Euphrates, and hide it there in a hole of the rock. So I went, and hid it by the Euphrates, as the Lord commanded me. And it came to pass after many days that the Lord said to me, Arise, go to the Euphrates, and take thence the girdle which I commanded thee to hide there. So I went to the river Euphrates, and dug, and took the girdle out of the place where I had buried it. And behold, it was rotten, utterly good for nothing." Stop. So far, it's self-explanatory. And with the coming and going of the tide, mildew and such set in the girdle. But, what does it mean? Quote, "And the word of the Lord came to me, saying, Thus says the Lord, thus will I mar the pride of Judah, and the pride of Jerusalem, even this great pride of the men that will not hearken to my words, and have gone after strange gods to serve them, and to worship them. And they shall be as this girdle, which can be used for nothing." Stop. Whoa. Did you hear that? There is nothing new under the sun, huh? What am I talking about, you wonder? It didn't say good for building a nation in Babylon, did it? It didn't say become as worldly successful as the immaculate white man, does it? Don't you guys get it yet? At times, Yah is preserving us by making sure you guys don't come together. For just as in the days of Nimrod, Genesis 11:6, quote, "Behold, there is one race and one lip of all, and they have begun to do this, and now nothing shall fail from them of all that they may have undertaken to do. And because you cats are a peculiar bunch, you would never look back again." The evildoers are trying to get you to break Yah's word. And my God, don't play that, homie. Y'all got it flipped. My God is against you right now, Israel. Didn't Yah tell us those who said you are blessed are liars? He said it in holy language. But yes, he did. Didn't we just discover? Didn't we just discover, and we'll back it up later in this video, we are being taught wickedness? Yes, we did, and yes, we will. Doesn't the scriptures attest the Gentiles will come from the ends of the earth and admit they have inherited lies, vanities, and things of no profit, which can only mean they have taught lies, vanities, and things of no profit, which can only mean you have learned lies, vanities, and things of no profit. Allow me to ask you a question, gentle strangers. Every time you hear that prophecy, what do you perceive? Everything except your high education, I wonder? Everything except your business savvy? But wait! Guess what the evildoer's main weapon of war is against you darkies? Again, nothing new under the sun, right? The white man is simply using your great pride as the carrot and shaming tactics as the stick. The white man has propped up these agents in every genre of what they consider blackdom. And because you are so starved for what y'all took away, your heritage, And because you have bought into this, we shall overcome someday. Hey, your pride will not allow you to humble yourselves enough to see what got us in this situation in the first place. Pride. Thinking you important. Thinking you smart. Thinking you pretty. Think you can call yourself Black Luxor. Thinking you better than. Hitting a different note, but definitely in the same song. Thinking you gods on earth. Thinking you a Moor. Thinking you a Muslim. Thinking you an Egyptian. By golly, thinking and doing anything you can other than humbling yourself enough to understand you ain't nothing but a slave, Hebrew man. Get it through your heads. We will be better off for it. Open up your gilded security fences. Come down from your highly educated white ivory tower, ladies and gentlemen, before it does just like everything else the white man touches. Before it crumbles. Moving on. What? Why am I always against education and bettering yourself? I'm not against education. Well, excuse me. I'm not against bettering yourself at all. But as far as that education part, as we have discovered in life and the scriptures, your job is probably an abomination to my God. They are teaching you wickedness so you can replicate it every day, daily. But I know, you got to eat and provide for your family, right? And you had no earthly idea about Yah before you made your life decisions. You are only living with the cards you have been dealt with. Hey, don't get me wrong. I am only trying to show you what your cards actually say. And they say you are earthly screwed without Yah. Hopefully, you will allow Yah to play your game for you. When Yah throws down on you people, nothing you try to accomplish, even though you have all the necessary tools the white man's trying to give you too, nothing will succeed. When Yah said you will be hated by all nations, he meant man and machine man-made alike. What? Let me explain. Many scientists are pushing AI, artificial intelligence, to the world through the guise of eliminating discrimination and human error. Thus, everyone gets a true fair shake at life. I know that sounds good and all, and it might even be true. For everyone except black people, that is. You don't believe me, do you? According to The Guardian, under AI, discrimination by algorithm, scientists devise tests to detect AI bias. December 19, 2016. Quote, there was the voice recognition software that struggled to understand women. Listen up. The crime prediction algorithm that targeted black neighborhoods. And the online ad platform which was more likely to show men highly paid executive jobs. Concerns have been growing about AI's so-called, listen to what they call it, white guy problem. And now scientists have devised a way to test whether an algorithm is introducing gender or racial biases into decision making. The test is aimed at machine learning programs which learn to make predictions about the future by crunching through vast quantities of existing data. Since the decision-making criteria are essentially learnt by the computer rather than being pre-programmed by humans, listen to this, the exact logic behind decisions is often opaque, even to the scientists who wrote the software. Example, Yah's word be true. Of course you don't know the exact logic. You don't think like my God. But notice, Notice, with quantum computers, they truly have a mind of their own. Mankind is trusting and devising devices they don't even understand themselves. That can only mean they are getting their instructions how to build it from an outside source. But I know, ladies, I'm colored. And because I'm colored and you think I hate black women, I have a bias towards all information, right? I got that. I got that. That is why I want to continue with the article to dispel that excuse. Quote, a beauty contest was judged by AI and the robots didn't like dark skin. The first international beauty contest decided by an algorithm has sparked controversy after the results revealed one glaring factor linking the winners. After Beauty.ai launched this year, roughly 6,000 people from more than 100 companies submitted photos in the hopes that artificial intelligence, supported by complex algorithms, would determine that their faces most closely resembled human beauty. But when the results came in, the creators were dismayed to see that there was a glaring factor linking the winners. The robots did not like people with dark skin. Out of 44 winners, nearly all were white. A handful were Asian, and only one had dark skin. Example. So as you can see, ladies and gentlemen, my God ain't no joke. This is why I say the devil is gonna sue many of you for libel and slander. You guys blame him for everything, when in some cases, and many times, if you are called and chosen, that is, I believe it's Yah making sure things don't go as planned. For he knows if things did go as planned, you would put him far away from you. Think about it like this for many cases for a minute. If Yah declares something, surely the evildoers are doing their best to mess those plans up. For a good reason, too. This is why hooks have to be put into their jaws and be brought forth to fight. They don't want to come. Think about it. Yah said every nation will have borders, and a huge faction is trying to erase Yah's borders. Yah said no gay stuff. They said get willy-nilly one time. Yah said plants and animals reproduce after their kind or with their own seeds. They said we can do it better. Yah said Jerusalem is the Israelite race homeland. And what did the evildoers do twice? Put their seed into the land. Yah said, give us up. They said, not so fast, etc. In essence, they are trying to go opposite of what Yah decreed through the prophets of Israel. And it must be so frustrating for the evildoers to know what the scriptures say and what they will do, and somehow, in some way, even with them trying their best not to be at that particular bar at that particular time, somehow they end up there with a drink in one hand and a hookah in the other. The evildoers just gotta be tripping on that. So can I move on now? I got a question about what we read earlier in our video subject. Am I the only person who's wondering why Yah made Uncle Jeremiah put the girdle on in the first place? Check out how important Yah wanted to make us. Thus, why I say it is Yah that, in some cases, throwing monkey wrenches into your building projects, etc., and not the evildoers. For remember, the scriptures attest, they refuse refused to let us go, which can only mean we were supposed to be out of here already, which can only mean their refusal was for a purpose. And because we know there is nothing new under the sun, and taking our cue from the Egyptians, the white man's affliction is the psychological cement to make us want to stay. We touched on it in our Stockholm, Oslo, and Helsinki syndrome video. Almost like a crude MK Ultra. That's why they had to be so cruel to us. It breaks and compartmentalizes the mind. Maybe this is the reason why I love the white man so much. I don't know. But let's continue, shall we?